going over the Jong or the Jeet stance and basic footwork. Footwork 101 and Jong 101. Eric Boucher is here to demonstrate for you. Eric's first going to show you the Jong. We have some chalk on the floor and a line set up so you can see the proper alignment for the feet and the body. Eric's going to set his feet up. He's going to put his rear foot, which would be his left foot, because in Jeet we put our strong side forward, and Eric's strong side is his right side, as is most of us. If you were left-handed and left-legged, you would put your left foot and right in front and your right foot behind. So Eric's going to put his left heel on the outside of the line at a 45-degree angle. He's going to put his right toe on the outside of the line at a 35-degree angle. Now these are the standards that Bruce Lee came up with. They are general standards, and everybody has a deviation that fits their own personal features and inclinations. But for a general sense and understanding of Jeet Kune Do, these are the basic guidelines. 45 degrees for the rear foot, 35 degrees for the front foot. Eric should be on the balls of his feet, both feet. That rear heel is lightly lifted up. Okay, so he has springing action. He can propel forward, and he's on his ball of his front foot for footwork. So he can propel back to the front and to the sides. His hands, elbows are going to be in. What you can do is bring your hands over your head and just drop them. Elbows should be in. Okay, the rear hand, the left hand should be covering the chin. Some people like it higher, some people like it right under the chin. Some people like it in front of the face. Okay, but in any event, that rear hand is there to cover your face and protect you. Now Eric's going to, and as you can see, Eric's right hand is, his elbow is straight down. When you think about Jeet Kune Do, you want to think about fencing. Okay, Eric's right hand is simulating a fencing foil. Okay, as Bruce Lee said, Jeet Kune Do is fencing without the sword. It is actually a hybrid of fencing, Western boxing, and Wing Chun Kung Fu. So Eric will take a side, we'll get a side view from Eric so we can see a little more clearly. Okay, his front hand is about a fist to a fist and a half distance away from his abdomen area. The reason why his chin is down, okay, his knees are bent, he's got a 50-50 stance. Okay, if you play sports, basketball, baseball, football, etc., remember, you're balanced. I think basketball is particularly applicable to the JKD footwork in moving about, because you constantly have your knees bent. If you're playing defense, okay, you're using the shuffle footwork. Okay, it's the same principle in Jeet Kune Do. Balanced. Okay, his body is straight up and down over his phasic knee bent. His knees and legs forming shock absorbers. Okay, he's on the balls of his feet. Okay, his right hand, as we said, we don't want it too far away, because number one, he loses power, and number two, it's easier for somebody to grab that hand. So we don't want it too close, because it's going to have to travel farther to the target. Okay, and number two, it's easier for someone to trap that arm on his chest, okay, and come in and negate his punching. So we have a happy medium, a fist to a fist and a half distance. Okay, and this is generally the basic Jong or Jeet Kune Do stance. If Eric would turn to the front again and get on the line, okay, we will show you some modifications. Ted Wong, for instance, because he particularly likes to fight from the outside, okay, which is fantastic. He has his feet more aligned together, so the middle of his foot would be on that line, and his stance would be slightly longer. Now, even when I talked to him, even he said, yeah, I use this stance for long distance. This would be more of a fencing model. So we're getting more to the root of Jeet Kune Do here, where the fencing model, where you can burst forward, okay, and cover more distance this way. But even as Ted Wong told me, When they get closer, they will widen their stance a little back to the normal Jeet Kune Do stance, which would be rear heel on the outside of the line and right toe on the outside of the line. And that is the basic Bai Zhang or Jeet Kune Do stance.